too much in game. You just kind of kill them.
Hmm.
No, but it was really funny considering I think the operation to invade Iraq was Operation Liberate Iraqi Liberation or something.
Yeah, something along those lines.
It's
Yeah.
hella goofy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get. I actually went pretty deep into that. To see, why did the Iraq War happen and all of that, and yeah, it was all about the key word was weapons of mass destruction, right?
Yeah.
And that Saddam Hussein had these was in possession of these weapons of mass destruction somewhere in Iraq. We didn't know exactly where. The U.S. gave some fake facilities, and then you know, turns out there was no weapons of mass destruction, obviously, and I don't know. I can't say Saddam was a good guy. He comes across as a good guy in the interviews, but there are some reports of the use.
Kurdish?
Yes, like that he used some chemical weapons. I have yet to find an actual source about that.
As far as I know, it wasn't him specifically, but his right hand man.
That oh really?
Yeah, who used the chemical weapons. But I don't know too much about that.
And do we know this? Because different people tell me different things, but from the people that are from Iraq, it's like 50-50. Some deny it, some don't know, and some say yes, he did
It's
use
kind of
chemical weapons.
It's kind of a similar thing where there was a lot of propaganda regarding Saddam Hussein
Mm-hmm.
because he did do bad things. People just deny that he never did a bad thing,
Mm-hmm.
but he did do bad things. However, he was a very good leader, and he pretty much had Dubai before Dubai.
What do you mean?
Iraq was like very pretty, very wealthy.
Oh, you mean like that?
Very amazing.
Mm.
It was like
It was well organized, right?
well organized, and people would go there to study. Yeah.
Relative to Iraq today, I mean, maybe not compared to Germany or something, but well organized if you compare it to neighboring countries
At the time, or like
at
right
the
now?
time, and maybe now as well.
Yeah, even now it's like back then. If you were to bring Iraq from back then to now, it would like you'd be there and you'd be like, oh, is this like less a more rural part of Dubai or something?
Right.
Because it was like really good.
Although the military was not very good. I don't know, maybe it was organized, but I know they like apparently half the soldiers didn't know how to operate their weapon and stuff.
I mean that's pretty normal, but what you call it? As far as I know, don't quote me on this. I have no sources. Okay, I mean I have a source, but the source isn't like you can't find it online or anything. It's just hearsay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
From what I've heard and what I've talked about, comms went down, and that's what ended up. Comms went down for like a long time.
What do you mean?
Like communications, like radio, everything went down
Mm.
for a long time, and then soon afterwards, Saddam was forced into hiding.
Oh yeah.
And they found
And then
him.
he was hanged, right?
He was taken, put on trial, and I believe hanged. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
was smiling on the.
huh?
He was smiling at court.
Was he?
Yeah.
I think he was. But there's like on YouTube the last interview with Saddam, and he seems very upset.
I'll bet.
Like, because he was trying with his, like, from an emotional guy to another, because he was clearly an emotional person.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was actually trying his best. I can't confirm this, but it seems like he was trying his best to accommodate the US. Like, listen, guys, we don't have any weapons of mass destruction. Like, please, just leave us alone.
Yeah.
But yeah. The,
I don't know, man. We needed liberation, I think.
you think so?
Yeah.
America. Oh man, yeah. I don't understand how George W. Bush can live with himself. Actually,
I mean, I think he was up on a podium,
yeah.
and somebody asked him about the invasion of Iraq, and he basically said a Freudian slip. He said, "Oh, we actually didn't. We knew that they didn't have any. I mean,
No, it was like some other country. It was
no, it was about Iraq, dude.
No, that's the thing. It wasn't his speech wasn't supposed to be about Iraq,
Oh,
and then he accidentally said Iraq,
oh,
and it was like we know that. Let's say he was talking about I don't know Malaysia or North Korea or something.
yeah, sure.
Like we know that Iraq has doesn't have weapons of mass destruction. Yeah. Anyways, we can
Oh,
bring
yeah.
up the clip later. But
That's just funny though.
yeah. Yeah. It is. And like I've seen soldiers confronting him, like whose people whose friends died there, whose brothers died in Iraq for
Yeah.
for nothing,
Yeah.
for money and power for some corporations. Terrible stuff.
I think the death toll for civilians in Iraq was like I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's like really fucking high,
Yeah,
like in the 100,000s.
yeah, I can imagine.
Which I don't know, maybe that kind of breaks a few UN laws. Maybe
Yeah, just a few.
maybe
I
we
know
should take repercussions.
many Americans didn't die though. That's for sure. Just a few, like
It was
probably
very
like
few.
100 to 1, I guess. 100 Iraqis died for every one.
No,
American.
much less than that. I think it was very little.
Maybe
people.
1,000 to 1.
I think in total, like somewhere around 1,000-ish
Yeah.
of them died in general.
Yeah,
So maybe, actually, yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah. Where would you live in the future? Do you think? Wouldn't be Iraq, would it?
Nah,
No.
I don't know the culture too well. Plus, I don't mesh with it.
It's kind of dangerous, to be honest.
Certain areas,
Like
No.
I've been there, but I don't think I would go back, especially not these days.
fair.
Yeah,
I mean, most places are fairly safe, and if you've been there, you know that the people are very accommodating.
very. Yeah, I love that country, but still, that doesn't mean there aren't bad people.
Yeah.
Who and like religious fanatics or terrorists who would just need like you're helping them facilitating abduction and
Mm.
extortion.
I see.
You don't have to put yourself in the hands of them. Like you should make it difficult.
I know what you mean. You're basically just, come, I'm here.
Yeah.
But
But I guess that's more Baghdad, but still.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's calmed down a lot since.
Yeah.
But again, it's not a place I'd be in the near future.
I hope you enjoyed that clip of the HH podcast. If you want to see another clip, click here down to your left. And if you want to see the whole unedited episode, click down here to your right. And last but not least, if you want to subscribe, you can do so here in the middle. Thank you.